So the last time I criticized Dave Ramsey, I got quite a bit of pushback. So I thought it'd be a great idea to double down and do it again. So I think I'm gonna title this video, Dumb Shit Super Smart People Say. Anyways, I'll let you guys take a look and see what you think.
If you could borrow $1 billion, 0% interest for 10 years, would you do it?
No.
Even though you could put it in treasuries and pay it off after the 10 years. You could lock in 10-year treasury right now, 10% or 5%.
No.
It's not worth it.
I don't borrow money.
There we go.
Even the kids that were interviewing Dave here, they were kind of just laughing of how absurd this idea is that someone would say no to borrowing $1 billion at 0%. And the example they gave at 5% in a treasury bond, that yields $50 million a year. So over 10 years, that's $500 million. I hear this and I just thinking to myself, one, I don't think he's telling the truth, right? Like, I know that that's what he has to portray to the audience, is that, just don't borrow. And I think Dave Ramsey's thought process is that he just thinks human beings are too reckless that they wouldn't be able to control themselves and they would make foolish decisions. But I don't think Dave would actually turn this down. That sounds ludicrous to be able to just say someone shows up at your door and says, I'll hand you $1 billion with 0% interest over the next 10 years. And somebody as financially savvy as Dave just says no to this. Yeah, right. And then I think to myself, okay, let's just pretend for a minute that you want to be extremely conservative with this. Like, someone shows up and you don't know what to do with it, and you're sitting on this $1 billion. I mean, I can think of a million things you could do with it, but like, you could take very small chunks of this money, spread them over federally insured banks with small yields. You don't have to make $50 million, right? Like, for the average person, 100 grand is life-changing. I mean, if you got to $1 million, just taking small chunks of this billion and putting it in things that you can't even lose in because the money's federally insured, like, I just can't wrap my brain around how the hell anyone would say no to this. But I'd be really curious from you guys, like, is there a blind spot that I'm not seeing where there's some logic to saying no to this? I don't get it. Anyways, love to hear from you guys.